T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Good morning and good evening or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to another Unsorted stream. I am Sam Jones, also known as BrickKeeper, and I'm coming to you from a rather different environment today, which is, as I'm looking at it now, noticing very, very white. I'm in Australia. There's a window over there. Yeah, the sun's coming in. Let's not bother. But you can see the outside. The outside does exist. But yeah, I'm in Australia. I'm sat in a kitchen, and I'm just thought it would be a good idea to do a stream. So let's give this a go. With me today, though, I only have one guest. Not even a guest, sorry, co-host. He's going to leave now. Yeah, he's already given me the finger. This is a good start. It's Joe Chambers.
One of these days, I'm not going to care about it. Funny thing is, I don't really care about it. It's just funny.
Oh dear, it's one of those. It's like at that point, I didn't mean to do it. It was pure accidental.
No, this is
like,
your
I'll
stream.
go with it.
This is your stream. You're allowed to say that.
Yeah, but the thing is, the thumbnail says brought to you by me, you, and Craggle. It's like, oh, really?
Are we even going to have anything interesting to say today without the melodious and highly sarcastic voice of Craggle?
I don't know. I think I've got a feeling we might struggle. He's the glue, really.
Is what you're saying is that that's all the good that the Welsh are? No, Sam. He has cut the Craggle.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
He is not glue. He is anti-glue.
Yes, you're right. He is anti-glue.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. So, for those of you who've noticed, Craggle is not joining us tonight. He is unwell. So he's taking a bit of time to recover, right?
Right.
Me and Joe are going to do it. And when I say do it, do the show, nothing else.
Just so we're clear, we are, I don't know, how far away is Australia? 6,000 miles away? I don't know.
Yeah, we're probably closer than we are when I'm in the UK.
No way. Let's ask.
See, now I want to get Google Earth open.
Yeah, let's ask the infinite knowledge machine, huh?
Yeah, so Joe is here.
I'm sure this is so exciting for the dozen of people who are watching.
Oh, yeah, they really want to know which one of us is closer.
Okay.
It's all right. So far, I can't even find Salt Lake City, so it's really great.
Seriously.
Hey,
yeah,
I'm not from America.
I know.
Oh,
but there is the entire Pacific Ocean. Distance from Utah to Australia is 8,676 miles.
Okay. Utah to the UK.
See, I was off, but this is so exciting. 4,855 miles.
Really?
We are twice as far apart, and
wow.
I felt it. I felt it here.
Did you feel it when I flew over your house the other week?
I was like,
he's close. I can feel him.
He's close. I can feel it. No. There was a great disturbance in the force.
You're sat there having a beer in your local beverage place. And you're there going,
No. Yeah, my local beverage place. I think I was at work when you texted me. I don't know.
Brilliant.
Okay, hold on. I have to show off my new digs. Ready?
Oh,
Huh?
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't know. What did I have my new setup last time we did this?
I think you had the setup, as in the shelves and
The
everything. I don't
shelves.
know.
Yeah.
Definitely
No, I
didn't have
just put
lights
the
on.
lights on today. I just put the lights on today. So
Ah, well, there you go. So there are a few people with us watching. Jacob Neely is one of them, and he suggested that, Joe, you need to update your board.
my board. Oh, the days since Craggle got COVID.
Yep,
That
all I heard is Craggle caught COVID again, and Joe has to update the board.
one. Wait, I'm serious. Did he get COVID again?
No, I've just been told he's unwell. He has been very busy at work recently, so
Okay, okay. Yes. Jacob, next time we have Craggle about, I will update the board. What I need to do to really shove it in his face is be like, it has been 900 and something days, or the Chambers household has been COVID free for 900 something days.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Get well, Craggle.
yes, Craggle, get well. We miss you.
Get well.
So, what have you been working on then, Joe?
Well, I have been working on reorganizing things. That's number one. Number two, I mean, I've showed this thing off a bunch, but
Yeah.
that got finished. What I'm doing is my recent project was I made a non-exploding panel,
Oh,
so I can take that off, and I will be able to show off the changes I made to it because I think I'm making instructions to do the modifications to the Star Destroyer set. I think I am. So
what?
yeah, we'll see how that goes. So if, like me, you got the Star Destroyer set and you're like, this is lame. There are way too many studs. Well, I made my version and might be doing some instructions for that.
You are a crazy man.
I am. This is true. But it is why you love me.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
Your instructions and your dedication to the craft. I want to say.
Dedication. Psychosis?
Yeah, maybe that's a better word.
I mean, with some of my things, it's like I woke up from a fugue state and suddenly it was done. And
Oh, dear.
yeah. So
Oh, dear. Yeah, that'll be cool, man. See the instructions for that. That'll be a big beast of a book.
now here's the dumb thing is I now actually own 3 of these sets. The Star Destroyer set. One of them is not built.
Uh-oh. Someone's going to have to do some test builds.
Because either the Battle of Endor is going to get really big,
That's what she said.
or the Battle of Endor is about to get really big.
Oh, dear. That's going to be mega. I can't wait to see it. I really can't.
Yeah,
I really can't.
I think though this year I am going to be doing the launch umbilical tower for the one of the MLVs back here. I think that's going to be my big thing this year, and then next year I'm going to make either the Battle of Scarif or the bigger Battle of Endor.
The Battle of Scarif. Mega.
But like I was like doing some let's call it recon. So I was watching a little bit of Rogue One, watching the Battle of Scarif.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I would have to build that space station.
Yeah. Big space station ring. I tell you what, that's a really good collaboration project because we could all get involved in that. And that's mega.
I wouldn't be able to
build that ring.
I wouldn't be able to take all the credit, Mr. Sam. So
it's true.
I'm kidding. I have to be clear that like our dear other friend Sam Bradford has I want to say helped, but also not helped, but like majorly done a lot of design work for some of the things I've built, like the milk stool.
Yeah.
Milk stool. I paid him to design a lot of that for me. So because I was busy working on the Nerva stuff. Anyway, so that's my craziness. What have you been up to besides being in a place I've been told is entirely peopled with criminals?
Well, yeah. I've not met any of these so-called criminals yet.
That you know of.
Yes. But I have been feeling like this place is trying to kill me.
How so?
It's too hot. There are snakes and spiders. There are koala zones and kangaroo crossings. It's like they're all trying to try and kill me.
I mean, that is the one thing that we all know about Australia is the entire genre of wildlife there is trying to kill you. Yeah.
The safest place I've found so far is the sea.
Oh, okay. Where there are great white sharks.
They're further south. That's fine.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's summer there, isn't it?
Yes, we're just starting summer now, so yeah.
Okay. Well, here, let's do this. Oh. That's what it is right now to me. Yep. One's got snow. It's nice and wintry. It's a winter wonderland here.
Oh, very nice. Today, the temperature is not going to exceed. Oh, Joe's dropped his camera. No. There you are. You're back.
Sorry. I'm gonna get a better webcam. I don't like this one.
Well, for an electrical engineer, if it's got a loose or dodgy cable, you should be able to replace that.
Usually we just get rid of the cable and find a new harness,
Yeah, of course.
Okay, but so in Australia, are Lego sets upside down?
Do you know what? I haven't seen that many. The one I did see, which was the Taj Mahal, it seemed to look different.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, I think it was upside down.
I think I might be. I think I might be building this one while we talk today. So
Oh dear.
yeah.
We're pet sitting at the moment for a family of Lady Sam, a friend of Lady Sam's family.
Uh-huh.
So there's a little dog running around. If you hear little feet pattering, oh, there she goes. We went. She has a little grandson, and we went into his toy room the other day. And oh my word, I found a treasure trove of Lego. So I don't know if you remember, but some people might remember. Lego used to come in little tubs about yay big. They used to be like red, green, yellow, and just a mixture of bricks and stuff like that.
Right.
This is one of those.
Okay.
That's from like the 90s. So
Okay.
you're looking in it and you're going, hang on a second, this is properly old Lego. This is, a different brick to normal. This is a different shade red, different shade blue. All the old stuff that some people do actually collect.
Huh. So you obviously stole these pieces, right?
Well, no, I've not left yet, so they're still there.
Okay. All right. Oh boy. Sorry, I might be noisy for a minute, so go ahead and talk.
So what I was thinking about today, Joe, what we can do is we'll have a look at some of the new sets coming out in January.
Hey, that sounds great. I haven't actually been able to look at all of the new sets. So let's do it.
So the first one, and arguably possibly my favourite, is this beastie. Another modular building to go with the diner, boutique hotel. This is the Jazz Club.
Okay.
So 2,899 pieces, 8 minifigures, generic minifigures. But I just love the way this looks. And some of the detailing bits are just really well done.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull up that on the US site real quick and follow along.
All right, whilst you do that, I'm just going to set the air conditioning.
Set the air conditioning. So, where is it? There it is. Okay. So, in pounds, it's 200 pounds. In US dollars, it's $230. Now, I don't have any of these modular, building sets. Is this pretty much how much they cost?
It's about right, yeah.
Okay.
So if we had a quick look at some of the other ones, they branded it now. Lego Icons, is it now?
Okay.
It might not be under it. I've got to find them. Yeah, so here you go. The Boutique Hotel is 200 as well, so that'll be 230.
When did this one come out?
The Boutique Hotel?
Yeah.
Last year. I think it was, beginning of the year, actually.
Okay. So are they doing these like once a year or a little less?
It certainly seems that way because the other one to come out recently was this one, the police station, which I might actually get at some point because it's in the collection that me and Miss Lady Sam have. We'll have the boutique hotel. She's going to get the jazz club, so I might get the police station.
Okay, so having been to your house in what is it, Orton on the Hill?
That's it. Yeah, well done. Well done.
Where are you going to put that in your little hobbit hovel?
I mean, you raise a valid point.
I mean, I'm running out of room.
Yeah. Okay. You do raise a valid point. Oh well, that's a problem for future Sam.
Present Sam must now order this.
Yeah.
The problem for present Sam is buying this.
Exactly.
So that's hilarious, man.
I do like that jazz club. That jazz club is awesome.
Yeah.
And I definitely think you'll get snapped up quickly by.
So I'd like to point out something interesting. Is they had, I mean, earlier this year they came out with the jazz quartet.
They did indeed.
So is this like I don't know, is it some sort of theme that they're doing, or is someone there at Lego like all of a sudden into mature jazz music?
Maybe, but the jazz quartet was an idea set, wasn't it?
Was it? Okay.
I thought that was an idea set. Let's have a look. Sets by theme. Ideas. That lighthouse still making me feel things.
The more I look at it, the more I'm interested in it.
Jazz quartet.
Jazz quartet.
Lego ideas.
It wasn't ideas. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Does it play music like the piano does?
I don't think it does, which is a shame.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, tell you what, do you think anyone would be more interested if I just point my camera down at what I'm building?
Maybe.
Okay.
Let's see if either of the two viewers agrees. Do you want to see Joe build whilst we talk Lego?
I said that back when I was in a rock band. I'd say that at almost every show. We'd like to thank our fans, both of them.
I've got a feeling one of these is either Craggle or Mrs. Craggle sat there making sure we stay on topic.
Okay, so Jacob Neely says yes. So I'm going to still go with that. Okay. The Saturn V is finally out of stock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Such a shame.
Keep going. Such a shame. What is next?
The Bugatti. Bugatti. Yeah, the Bugatti Bolide. Looks to be like a small Technic build.
Sorry, is that how they pronounce it there in England?
Bugatti.
Bugatti. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Yeah, some people say Bugatti. Some people say Bugatti.
Okay.
It's just how you say your G's.
Yeah. Okay, so car person, tell me about this Bugatti.
It's a car.
Woo!
It has 4
I
wheels
knew
and it has an engine,
Oh,
which is
does it
apparently
go vroom,
an
vroom?
8-litre quad turbo W16 engine, which has a 1,578 horsepower.
So wait, a quad turbo.
Oh yeah,
What the hell is
quad
a
turbo.
quad turbo?
I'm guessing it's got 4 turbos
Okay,
because 1 is not enough.
correct, I guess. I mean, my old Saab 9.3 had 1 turbo, and it had a lot of go juice in it. Anyway. Okay, so this kind of follows the same sort of like, it's obviously a Technic set.
Yeah. It's a Technic set. It's a small Technic set. It follows other bits like the McLaren Senna they've done in previous years and things like that.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It looks alright, but it doesn't actually look like a Bugatti to me. But that's me.
Okay.
It just looks like a lot of parts placed randomly.
Okay. And again, it's not my usual thing. That's what I was gonna say. It just looks like a smattering of skeletal car bits.
Yeah, and I'm already spotting things I don't like more than like they've got the axle sticking out here
Okay.
on this front wheel.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that the real thing doesn't have those sticking out.
Well, I would say it's not there. It would be a very poor design and build choice by Bugatti to do that.
And if I know Bugatti for anything, they're deliberate about their design choices.
Well, there is that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like how they've done the brake light sort of thing. Use some Technic pieces and put some lightsaber bars through them, and yeah, it's cool.
Okay. So overall, as a car person, you are not impressed? Is the impression that I'm getting?
Meh.
Okay. If you were given it as a present, you would be fine with that.
I'd be fine with that because it's Lego. It's like, yeah, I get to build it. You know,
Okay.
it's only 900 odd pieces. It will take me 10 minutes. It'll be fine.
Okay, hold on. I got to cancel an Amazon order. Hold on. Oh, the funniest part of that is that I would order any Lego off of Amazon.
Yeah. Dear. If you want it to arrive, at least pick someone else.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting design, interesting set. One of those. If it's your thing, crack on.
But it is your thing, and you're not cracking on. What the hell?
No, I prefer see, in the grand scheme of Technic stuff and cars, I'd get like the Porsche 911 RSR. Big car.
Okay.
Big car, lots of parts.
Gotcha.
Bit more involved, bit more detailed.
Gotcha.
Same as the Ferrari they released last year.
Uh-huh.
You know, was stuff like that's good. But the small ones, no, you're right.
So I have one of my coworkers. He's one of the systems engineers.
Yep.
He's way into cars, and he really, really wants the Mustang kit, and he keeps talking to me about it. And he keeps saying, like, I really want it, and I can't justify it to my wife for how much it costs.
Well, this one.
And yeah,
This one here, or the
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
The Ford Mustang.
That's a good build. Scott did that, and it looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, so again, not a car person, but I look at that and I go, that is actually a really well done copy or model of what I understand as an old Mustang. Like that is well done.
Yeah, and that's the sort of set I would go for.
Uh-huh.
But the small technical ones, just like we said before, they just look like a smattering of bricks to get parts together, roughly in the same sort of shape.
Yeah, it's the same with that helicopter, that search and rescue helicopter. Like
the
I
Airbus
love search and rescue stuff, and I love helicopters. But I look at that and I go, It's us. We're just snobs, Sam. That's the thing.
I think that's what it is, Joe. I think we're just going to have to accept it.
We're just going to have to accept the fact that we're kind of losers and snobs.
Okay.
Holy cow, what is that?
This is the next one. This is the Monkey King Ultra Mech from the Monkey Kid theme of Lego. And that's a lot of gold.
That is a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold pieces.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I do like how they've done some of that because it. Look here, he's got a teal sort of brick underneath the gold here that sort of gets accentuated. It's very clever.
It's a giant robot monkey.
Yeah. It's very well built. It looks better than the Hulkbuster.
Whoa there, buddy.
And it's a reasonable price.
Oh, okay. What? $120? I mean, you could get a Saturn V for that much.
Exactly.
So why would you bother?
I'm just thinking, if I had this many gold pieces, I could put stuff in my satellites again.
Huh. Yeah. Okay.
Because I like gold pieces.
This is a new color I've never seen before.
Oh, what you got
like
there?
It's like a transparent. It's like a glittery transparent blue. I can't get it good.
Ooh.
Yeah. I thought it was the good old light transparent blue, but no, it's some sort of glittery. Man, is my camera really that bad at focusing on things up close?
Yeah, it doesn't like you today, does it?
Nah, seriously. That's why I say I need a new one.
So Mrs. Craggle says it's pointless if you already have the first Monkey King mech. Well, there you go then.
Why is the first Monkey King mech like bigger and better? Oh, there's a dude in it.
There's a dude. Look at him. He's sat
there.
There's
a dude in there. Oh, he looks angry as fuck.
Yeah, don't mess with him. He's gonna get you, Joe.
So Mrs. Craggle says apparently that color first came in dots. Okay.
Oh yes, little Lego dot sets.
Okay, yeah.
There were a few of them were gift with purchases last year or the year before.
Okay. Yeah, I got
Useful
a bunch
for
of
just
dots.
having weird colors.
Yeah, I got a bunch of dots because I thought Clark would be into like making the planets out of them. He got bored with them real quick, and so I'm giving them to my little niece, who's way into dots. So anyway, all right, it's penguin time.
Build the penguin.
Yeah.
So Monkey King mech, good for gold pieces, but pointless.
So Mrs. Kregel says, pointless if you already have the first Monkey King mech. Is like, what is the first one? Is it bigger? Does it look the same? I've never seen it. Or is this kind of just a re-release, a repetition?
It's
Mrs.
possibly
Kregel is ignoring me.
bit of repetition. Oh,
Okay.
here you go. Oh, hello. Look at that
what
one.
is it? Oh,
That's the original.
okay. It looks similar.
Looks similar, but also better. It looks like it's got more detail.
Okay.
Especially with his little horny things.
Horny things, huh?
Yeah, horny things. Technical term.
Technical term, right.
But he doesn't have as much teal as the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, he has a bit more
So I
teal.
will say that
And he has
that
cloak.
okay. I will say that color combination there is I think it's aneurysm inducing. I don't know if I can handle it.
It's one of those. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just not sure about the colours. I just love the gold. You've seen how many gold pieces I've got at home.
Yeah. So you know that little spirit and opportunity set I'm working on right now
Years.
that you have a copy of.
Years.
The gold slopes that are in that are actually pretty cheap. There is one by one gold tile in there. That one tile costs as much as all the other gold slopes combined. It's the most expensive piece in the whole set. And I'm like, can I get rid of this? No, I cannot.
Is it
so anyway?
Metallic gold, or is it?
It is metallic gold, and so are the slopes.
I think that might have been what I ordered from my big Lego order the other week. Before you came round.
Okay.
Let me just
but
have a look
I am in the process of actually putting together 20 of those kits, and I'm going to start selling them at the first of the year. So that's the plan.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Do you still want me and Craggle to test build it?
Sure. Go for it. I'm trying to figure out a way between now and then how to, offer, whether I just go through my Etsy site or I'm trying to get a Shopify site going. I just don't have the same kind of time that I used to have.
Yeah.
Anyway. And yet I still find time to make Star Destroyers blowing the fuck up, if you will.
Yeah. So I have 300 of the metallic gold tiles sat on my desk at home.
How did you get 300 of those?
I have ways, mate.
Why did you get 300 of those?
Because I like gold.
Of course you do. And like a good British man, you will conquer the entire planet in search of that. It is genetic. It's in your bones.
I am not
Quick,
painting
everyone.
a picture
Tell
here.
Sam that you have no gold in your land, and the British will not come.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no,
so.
I had them for my Skynet satellite series I was building.
Jacob has a really funny He said something pretty funny there. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I believe
Next.
we are immature young men, aren't we?
We are.
Yes.
The next one, I've nabbed a set from Avatar.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay.
Have you seen
Yeah, okay.
the new Avatar?
I have not, and guess what, bud? I'm probably not going to see it.
So you know what? I wouldn't blame you. I've really heard some mixed things. So from people I trust, it's like, yeah, no, don't bother. From
Someone I trust very much, who others here might know as what is it? Spacetime Brick Studio?
yes, yeah. He said, yeah, don't bother.
Don't bother. Okay, but no,
Yeah.
you didn't hear me say. Okay, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. Okay. No, he texted me last night. He's like, "I'm depressed." I'm like, "Oh no, bud, what's up?" And he's like, "Avatar 2 was not good." I'm like, "Okay, not that kind of depressed, but yeah, that's depressing. I'm sorry."
Yeah, he just kind of like, I'm like, yeah, do you know what? Maybe I'd like to see it, but I'm there going, do you know what? If it's gonna just upset me, I'm not gonna bother. I've got
Okay,
for the length of film it is, I've got better things to do.
there you go. Hit it right. Hit the nail right on the head. If you can't say what needs being said in less than 3 hours,
Yeah. What's the point?
and yeah. So, what do I? Okay, so let's talk about this in a second because I had a real love hate for the original movie. Because there were so many cool sci-fi spaceships in it, and the pew pew and the explosions were so cool, it almost helped me ignore the terrible writing and the kind of contrived plot and well, Fern Gully with a huge budget sort of thing going on.
Yeah.
The starship at the beginning of that movie was incredible. Shh, don't tell them.
Arguably the coolest part.
Was showing that very realistic starship.
Yeah.
Woo! Joe sounds like he's using a moldy potato for a mic. You sound like you shut the hell up, Cut the Craggle.
Wait, Joe, we haven't answered something like that. Do you know what he can go do?
Fuck
What?
off!
Yes. I'm sorry. Is my microphone really not doing good?
It sounds fine to me. You sound like Joe.
Okay, stand by. Computer. Testing.
Oh, hello. What did you
Hello?
do?
I replugged my real microphone in.
Oh, that makes you sound kind of sexy. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to just wander off and readjust myself.
Do we need to do some ASMR? Do I need to talk very softly? Craggle, we miss you. We miss you so much. We miss you, Craggle. We hope you don't have COVID again.
We do love you and we do miss you, Craggle.
Oh, Space Time is here.
Yes, Space Time is here.
You're right. You're right, Space Time. Sets from the best movie of the year. You are correct.
Yes, indeed. We're 100% best movie of the year. That's what we've been telling everybody.
Yes, best movie of the year. So let's talk about this. I have not seen this set at all. And
get rid of the blue kitty, people, and that actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah. If you get rid of the blue people, that looks like a cool set. I like the green, and I do like some of the colors for the sea stuff. It's very cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
yeah. Now, I wanted to make a comment about that first set we looked at, that they used a lot of they used bright light orange as a sort of accent.
Oh, well, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, as an accent behind the dark blue. They've been doing that a bunch, and especially on the new roller coaster.
Yes, they have. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like some of these like accent colors they're doing. Like they don't overdo it with this bright light orange, but it's great as an accent. And in that in the Avatar one we were just looking at, the light the sand green there is another newish color. You know, it's a color I didn't have in any of my Lego sets growing up. It's a relatively new color, and they are using it just really well with a lot of like these newer sets. And I know that, I don't know. I'm not an artistic person necessarily, but I really enjoy what they're doing nowadays with some of these newer colors, and that looks really nice in my humble opinion.
Yeah. Looks really good. I mean, yeah, like you say, take out the blue people. The colors work really well. They definitely work off each other and give the set a sort of an watery feel.
But also like a military. You can tell like it's a military vehicle or, yeah. I really kind of like it.
Look, Stingray.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, they've done some good stuff there. I mean, but yeah, like you say, remove the blue people, and you've got yourself a very nice military vehicle in an underwater setting.
And little Joe, little 8 to 12-year-old Joe would have gotten rid of those cockpits and made that into some kind of starship for
obviously, yeah.
What for blowing things up, you know.
Of course, yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to skip ahead a little, and I'm going to pick this one. You might, yeah.
Space time. We'll talk about that in a minute because yes, I want to discuss that.
Here's one for everybody.
Oh, gross.
So, for those who don't know, Lego have been doing postcards of various, I should specify, cities around the world, and
because if you added up the entire population of Australia, you'd have one medium-sized city.
Quite possibly, yeah. But they've done, like, for London, they did Tower Bridge, they did Big Ben, and they did the London Eye. For San Francisco, they did something in San Francisco. They did one for New York. They've done cities. For Australia, they've just done Australia. And I use Australia in quotes because when I showed this to real Australians, bear in mind, I know a few right now.
Intimately.
They were like, yeah. They were like, this means nothing to us. They were confused at what this thing at the side was. Was this meant to be a tree? Or they were confused what this bird was. They didn't know that this was going to be a Qantas plane until I told them it was a Qantas plane. And they went, well, I suppose it's Australian, but why is that in there? I said, let's compare it to other ones, like the London one, the San Francisco one. They said, whoever's designed that has just gone, I've no freaking idea what to do for Australia.
What do we do for Australia? What do you think of when you think of Australia? Okay, that big opera house, the Sydney Opera House. You think about that bridge. You think about freaking kangaroos and koalas, or a Kawaka or something, but like the outback.
Yeah. It's one of those that, it's just as Craggle says, the postcard set is absolute shite.
Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a country. They've done a country instead of a city. There's no
Yep.
scale and no significant landmarks. There were so many things they could have done. If they wanted to do stuff on the outback, goodness sake, Ayers Rock.
Ayers Rock, yes. Which is
big rock in the middle of the outback. If they wanted to do something like that, a big landmark. But do you know what? They fluffed it, and they've certainly upset Australians.
So, I mean, people are actually upset about this, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
I said there was a post on a couple of blogs and on, I think, Reddit as well, of people just saying this is just absolute shit. Well, yeah, it's just absolute shit from Lego. It's just completely not welcome, and it means nothing.
I was going to ask, is it like are people from Australia involved, or is there any kind of like votes or anything like that, or is it just like, no, it's a designer from Lego that just kind of does it?
For this, I don't know.
Okay.
I imagine it's probably just some designer from Lego because it's only a little creator set. I mean, it's 191 pieces. Oh, it's a cockatoo.
It's a cockatoo, huh?
Yeah. So you've got features. Oh my word, this is brilliant. Can I make this bigger so you can all read this as well?
Sure.
Bring the unique sights of the Australian outback to life with this impressive 3D buildable Australia postcard. This brilliant gift features some of the outback's most famous sights, including a shed, a windmill, a tree, desert flowers, and a cockatoo.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, that's what I think of when I think of Australia.
When I think of the outback, I don't think fucking shit.
I don't know. I listened to the Dollop podcast, which they do a lot of, which is an American humorous American history podcast. But every time they go to Australia, they do a piece of Australian history. And Australian history is just a series of people getting lost and dying out in the outback.
Yeah. Oh dear, that description's just tickled me pink.
It's wonderful.
Craggle says he's. Carol says, "Yeah, I've seen posts on social media by Australians kicking off about it." He goes, "I feel like this was designed by an American. I mean, they think Africa is a country. Maybe they think Australia is a city." Joe's got appropriate response, but he could be right. So some people whose lack of, or if someone's got a lack of geographical knowledge,
geographical sense,
and just assumes, oh, Australia, outback, yes. And Crowell says, they say shed, but it's blatantly an outhouse. He is 100% right.
Do they say quote unquote shed?
They just said shed, including a shed.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll consider myself a little bit more educated today because I didn't know cockatoos came from Australia. So there you go.
Oh dear, it's like
okay. Well,
Space Time. They should have just made the steakhouse look a bit good. Yes, Outback Steakhouse. That would have been better.
There you go. Oh dear. That's great.
This set is just wrong on so many levels.
Well, I mean,
It's good for parts. That's about
okay.
it.
It's good for parts, and it's only what, 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if it floats your boat, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. You see it? Yeah. Whatever. It's not going on my list.
Okay, so I do have to. Okay, so I do have to point out. Spacetime said, "This looks like it could be Utah as well," and I'm not gonna argue with them on any particular point. It looks like southern Utah, not northern Utah where I am.
I suppose it could be. Yeah. You know, you've got the dirt. You've got your shed, your windmill. You've got your plane flying over. Get rid of your tree and your cockatoo. Job's a good one.
Yeah. Great. Now I feel like making some sarcastic postcard from Utah. Just have a guy with a bunch of wives next to him. Did I just make that joke?
Yeah. Just one guy minifigure and then like a load of female minifigures next.
6 or 7 wives. Oh, Utah.
But are you going to have enough room for all the kids as well?
The pile in the background is just like the kids just being heaped up.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah, we'll finish. We'll finish talking about that because that was just the worst.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to know. Hold on. Stand by. Time out.
Yep.
What did Lady Sam say about it?
She went, "What the fuck is that?"
Except I see her saying it.
The set, and I showed her the set, and I went, "Here you go." I just showed her a picture of it, and she went, "What the fuck is that?" I said, "Well, it's meant to be Australia." She goes, "A shed." And I went,
"A shed?"
Yeah. Do you know what that is? Apparently, it's landmark.
The most famous Australian landmark.
Yeah. She wasn't very impressed, so I showed it to her parents.
Okay.
Very similar reaction.
Okay. And if anyone doesn't know, Lady Sam is a native Australian. In case you didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's why we're down here at the moment.
I thought you just liked terrorizing random countries.
Well,
you British colonizer.
Everybody's got to have a hobby.
It is. It's in your bones. Okay. All right. Anyway, what's this pile of junk?
Apparently, this is a yellow tusked elephant from the Monkey Kid theme.
I've never seen.
I just thought it looked weird.
I've never seen an elephant in a bulldog stance. Like, what is going on there?
I think it's going to attack something, but I don't know what. And it's dragging a pig.
I guess I don't watch the show, so this is lost on me.
There's a mini fig of the elephant at the top.
Okay.
I think that's a mini fig of the elephant.
It's an elephant riding an elephant. I feel very uncomfortable about this.
Yeah, it's an elephant riding an elephant.
Look at Crackle's comment.
I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put it up. Oh, do you know what? He's trying really hard to be.
He's trying. Everyone, he's
give
trying
him props.
so hard. You gotta just give him a break.
Do you know what? Yeah, fair play.
No,
Carol.
you know what?
You're doing the Lord's work.
You're doing the Lord's work. Ah, fudge.
Did you touch your camera again?
Yes, because I had to do this. Oh, thank you, Craggle. Anyway, so giant elephant.
Elephant on top of an elephant.
Okay.
If that floats your boat, this set's here.
Okay. Which reminds me of one of those things I heard the other day. Have you ever seen the movie Zootopia?
Yes.
Okay. There's ice cream in that universe. Who the hell are they milking for that milk?
These questions like that shouldn't be asked.
Keep me up at night. But I mean, who are they milking? What is happening? Who's
Joe?
Oh no! Wow. Okay, Craggle. Okay, Craggle. Okay, Craggle.
Oh dear.
Oh, whatever, man. The one.
What,
it's worth posting. Do it.
Yeah. He's on it.
I'm
just for someone who's unwell. He's definitely on the money today with the jokes.
He is. He's a salty son of a bitch today. Good grief.
Oh. So yeah, okay. An elephant riding an elephant for £60. It could be yours.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna move my camera again, and it's probably gonna cut out again. Who knows? It didn't.
Well, that's a new feature.
Yeah, seriously. Okay.
I picked this one, right?
Okay.
I like the look of this. I know it's a Lego Friends set, but we talked about this before because they had a really good space shuttle not so long ago.
Which, spoiler alert, Santa Claus is bringing to a certain 5-year-old friend of ours.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Santa Grandma Woodbury.
He's going to enjoy that then. Really is.
Yeah, I think he is. I
thought this was another good example of good build techniques and good design stuff in the Friends sets. I mean, this just looks awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, does anyone know is the whole Friends thing, is it a successful? I mean, they're doing stuff with it that it's like, okay, it looks like this is actually like popular for a certain subset, and I don't know a single person who has a Friends set.
Well, this is it, right? I've just gone to the Friends section on the website here. Best way to help children develop in kids age 6, but they've got 74 products.
Okay.
So it's a big range of stuff.
Wow. And again,
And I mean-
like, this is certainly not targeted towards us, but like every one of these that we've looked at for shits and giggles, like they look well designed. Like they're not cheap, dumb, like kids things. They are actually like well designed. A lot of thought has been put into it. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking I might want to get into the Friends the Friends line.
Well, do you know what? Me too, because there's some really good stuff here. I mean, it's got some cheesy names, but Friendship Treehouse, that looks like a cool treehouse we all wanted as a kid. You know, a massive treehouse with a massive slide.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to complain about it, but like, yeah, I mean, go back to the one we were, yeah.
This one, yeah.
So, like
I
the triangle tiles there, that actually looks good. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Craggle says Friends is a very good seller, and he has
Okay.
a few sets as well.
Okay.
He says he likes this build, but it feels a little incomplete. I can get where he's coming from there, because it's this triangle building over here that just feels like it just kind of drops off into oblivion.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's... Yeah,
Hey, I'm not going to say it's, yeah, it looks fine. If that's your thing.
I mean, it's got lots of nice little bits on the inside as well. Like,
Okay.
it's got a bed on a sidewall, which is weird. I think that's a bed. Looks like a bed.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a store.
Oh, yeah,
Is
maybe,
it?
yeah.
Or does that like wall fold down?
Oh, I don't know. Now you're getting technical. No, it looks like it stays up.
Okay. Yeah, huh.
But,
Interesting.
yeah. Carol says he has the art school and theatre. He's tempted by the space shuttle, but he wishes he'd gotten the yacht a few years back. Yeah, there's some... I would say this isn't a theme to be mocked or anything, because this is definitely... They've got some really good stuff in here. And
Okay.
arguably, some of these sets are better designed than the ones that are aimed at us.
Yeah. I mean, we said it before when we looked at that space shuttle. It's like, wait, who is this being targeted towards? Because this is decent.
Where is that space shuttle? Let's have a look at it again.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing.
There it is. Yeah, that is arguably the best minifigure space shuttle we've probably ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Something weird about a space shuttle with pink highlights, but hey, man, whatever floats your boat.
You know,
Yeah,
you can easily swap it out.
that's true.
Oh, mate, it's even got a Canada arm
Ah,
and a little satellite. I mean,
what more do you want? Anyway. Wow, I just had a brain fart. What am I doing? Oh.
well, you're on an unsorted stream.
Oh, shit.
and-
People are watching me?
Yeah, and we're talking about how Lego Friends sets are clearly evidently better than the adult sets they're producing at the moment.
Well, they're certainly better than the that Technic Bugatti we were looking at.
Yeah, that was just the best.
Okay. So here's a funny short. Here's another amusing anecdote. So I had my boss come over. My boss and his wife come over about a month ago, and we had a few friends over. And okay, I'm gonna adjust this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Here we are. So
look,
my
a penguin.
boss, yeah. So my boss is he is an engineering manager. That's what he went to school for. He is also a mechanical engineer. So he and his wife, we were like, okay, we have a few friends over. I've got these Lego sets just sitting around. Why don't we all just build some Lego sets together? So they pulled out the what was it? But it's the Halloween one. Was it an owl or a cat or something?
Oh right, yeah. I
Anyway,
think it was an owl.
he having gone to school to be an engineer, he and his wife, like, they were working on it for an hour, and it was just taking so long to get it done. And I'm like, Tom, this worries me because you're managing the project that I'm working on. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I just didn't play with Legos as a kid. And I'm like, what? You're an engineer.
There are instructions.
There are instructions. Or the funny one was the mechanical engineers at work are like, oh, you're an electrical engineer, but your hobby is you do mechanical engineering stuff. And I always say, yeah, that shows how easy mechanical engineering is. Now lay off me.
Yeah, okay, that would win a few arguments.
Yeah. No. It's fun. That is worrying. You're right, Craggle. That is worrying. Anyway, that's a nice little set.
Yeah. The penguin spins, does he?
Oh yeah, he's totally does. Yeah. Whoops. Pretty easy. I'd say it's pretty easy, but some other people might have issues putting together this type of thing. I have to tell Tom we were. Yeah, go just kick down Greg's door and be like, "Hey, look, Tom's a loser. He doesn't even know how to put together a simple Lego set."
Oh dear.
Except for one thing, Craggle. I don't want to be a manager. I just want to do engineering. That's all. I just want to design things.
Just want to play with cables.
It is my job to give my managers a hard time. And boy, do I love doing that. I don't want to be the person having the hard time given to me. Okay.
I've got one more set.
Okay, let's look at it.
That I quite like. Well, that I like the look of. Let's put it this way. But it's not coming out till March.
Ooh.
At least in the UK.
Okay.
Harry Potter, the Tri-Wizard Tournament, the Black Lake.
Oh. And there's Hermione and Homeboy, and they're dead. That's cool.
Some would say dead, some would say sleeping, unconscious, whatever it is. But yeah, a simple build, but again, a nice use of colors and contrast.
Yes. Yep. The box says 6+. That's age 6 and up. It doesn't say it takes 6 hours to build. I think we made a joke about that.
Oh, dear.
Okay. Anyway, so the Tri-Wizard Tournament, the Black Lake, that actually looks like an interesting set.
Yeah, it's a small set, so it's only £40.
Okay.
So it's probably going to be like $45 or something like that,
give or take. Yeah.
So yeah, it's small, but an interesting build.
That's something I'd want to show my wife and ask her if this looks interesting at all.
I mean, like I say, only 300 pieces, so
Okay.
small, but
yeah, ages 8 and up. Yeah, I think Emily could handle that one.
No, that's 8 hours, mate. That's 8 hours.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're getting our units mixed up. You're talking pounds. I'm talking dollars. You're talking age. I'm talking hours.
This is it. It's just all getting lost in translation.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a set I want to show. Let me grab it real quick.
Yeah, by all means, good sir.
Yes. Where are you? There you are.
Oh yes, tally ho.
Okay.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. So this is not for me, and this is not for Emily. And it's not for Keats the cat. So I have to be careful. I hear him upstairs, so I don't want to say his name. But my son's 5. This might be
good because it's only going to take him 9 hours.
It's only going to take him 9 hours. So this might be one of those ones that I build for him. So I can't give a review on it other than this looks really interesting. That they were able to get these 3 kind of unique setups using the same parts. Yeah. My wife's complaint about it was that the sails have a lot of studs. So I don't know. I guess we think the same.
Well, someone's going to have to make those smooth, aren't they, Joe?
Yes.
I'm sure you've got all the tiles in the world sat around that you could actually do that because it's white tile at the end of the day, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You got this.
Yeah, we got this. Anyway, so I just want to show that one off as one of the Christmas items that needs to be wrapped up before it's found.
It's definitely a good Christmas item. I know a few people have got that set. I'm not sure if Craggle had that, but Scott definitely did.
Scott does. Okay.
Yeah, Scott really loved it. I think his thing on it was how, again, like you said, the 3 unique builds that you could do.
Yeah. I also have the fish aquarium. I think I got that from where did I get that? It wasn't Brick Slopes. I think it was Mockfest up in Idaho. I got the 3-in-1 aquarium that I think I need to build. So Craggle says he has the 3-in-1 pirate ship. How is it, bud?
Was it good build?
If
Joe wants to know the questions.
If a 5-year-old just wants to play with it as a pirate ship, is he going to have a good time with that?
Can't see why not.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. I don't know. He occasionally wants to play with my Titanic, and we have to be real careful with that.
That's true, but also at the same time, that was a set that wasn't made for playing like that. That was a set that was made for displaying, wasn't it?
Right. Hold on. I want to see how. Should I just have it cycling through different colors in the background?
Oh, yeah. Do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, look at this. Look at this remote. I mean, it's like 1,000 different.
Yeah, you can mix those colors.
Yeah. So Craggle says, or you can just put that up. I really enjoyed it, but I was disappointed that the deck is all open. Oh, a 5-year-old should have a blast. Okay, good.
Good to know.
And I know a semi-professional Lego designer that can probably close the deck if we really want to.
You know a guy. You know a guy.
And if that guy doesn't want to do it, he's got a few friends
Just a few.
or acquaintances. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, we figured I was never into pirates. I hated not hated. I didn't really enjoy the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. So I'm just like, oh no, if Clark is getting into pirates, what do I do now?
Yeah, and you might not be popular with our co-host when he gets back.
Oh, who, Craggle?
Yeah, Craggle likes his pirate ships.
Yeah, well, that loser also likes Ghostbusters, so.
Oh, I won't have anything said about that. That's it. You've crossed the line. You can...
Fuck off!
Oh boy, I'm just sitting here waiting for the response.
Yeah, he's either going to save it up, or you're just going to get a load of verbal abuse right now.
Or it's just going to
save it. Look, he's given me an instruction.
It's meant from the stream.
Jacob,
whoa, Joe has crossed a line. Well, I mean, it's okay to be a fan of a series that had one good movie. You know, it's fine.
Have you even seen the new one?
No, I have. You know, I'm just kidding.
Come on, man. See the new one.
Okay. All right.
Ghostbusters Afterlife. You really will enjoy it.
Okay.
We know
I believe
you will.
you. I believe you. Half
Good,
the
man.
time. But I believe you on this one. You're lucky I'm having dinner right now.
You know what? I can imagine he's put down his knife and fork and he started pacing around the room going, no, this is unacceptable.
He's not cutting his steak. He's just stabbing it in half. He's like, son of a bitch.
It's American blanket. Why is
God
it
damn. Yes. I would expect nothing less. Oh, so
we miss you, Craig. I'll come back.
No, we'd only be halfway through talking about the first Lego set you pulled up if Craggle were here. And again, not saying that's a bad thing.
Well, no, it would certainly make the stream go for longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about have you been watching Andor?
I have watched all of Andor, yes.
Okay, so we still have 4 episodes left.
What is wrong with you?
We just don't have time to binge it.
You have a 5-year-old, yes.
We have a 5-year-old.
I had a plane flight, so yeah.
So we watch 2 at a time, and we're like, oh no, it's one of these shows that you have to binge. Like, there is no resolution. It's like a 6-episode arc, resolution, then another 6-episode arc, hopefully resolution. I don't know.
It takes some effort.
Okay. All right.
I will admit, I watched it week by week.
Okay.
But I did find myself sometimes having to, when I was rewatching the following week's episode, I have to go back and watch last week and then watch this week again because it's like, whilst they did the recap at the beginning of each episode, it was like, it's not enough. I need more. But that only happened with a couple of episodes. But overall, I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it to the extent of that it was of what it was meant to. I don't even really know what it was meant to be, but it was more a, setting up. I think it more is setting up and establishing the character of Cassian Andor and adding more to the start of the rebellion, because in the grand scheme of the timeline and everything like that, this all fits in before the back end of Rebels, I think it is. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen Star Wars Rebels, the animated series.
I haven't. I've seen bits and pieces of it.
But Mon Mothma appears in that as well.
Okay.
When she is, when she's obviously starting the rebellion and kicking everything off properly, or shall we say, making the move. So yeah, it kind of fits in a little bit before that, and there's some. I think it was also sort of like I wouldn't say an eye opener, but it's almost like, right, the way I kind of pinned it down was they are like a terrorist organization. Simply put, they are terrorists. There is a ruling governing body. They're not happy with the governing body, so they are terrorizing the governing body, and its citizens, because they are whilst they seem to be, whilst they seem to be taking it directly to the Empire and giving Empire a load of, fuck you, we're taking it against you. They are realizing their effects are having, effects on the population as well. It's really in depth like that. It pings it down to being makes you feel like, actually, hang on a second, are the rebels the good guys? It makes you question it a little bit, and you go.
So I'm really enjoying it, because it feels like the most, I want to say the most adult version of Star Wars I've seen. Like, it's showing a depth. It's actually calling out the themes that are just kind of in the background of a lot of the other episodes and a lot of the other shows. Like, the Empire is a fascist regime, and they hammer that home in this. And the rebels,
they do.
The rebels are freedom fighters or terrorists, and there's more to it than, some Y-wings bombing a Star Destroyer. There's more to it than that. How do you buy a Y-wing,
Yeah.
Etc.
It's all about the idea, isn't it? And, the people standing up for themselves and saying no. And I don't know how, I can't remember sort of the middle of the episode where, the middle of the season where they sort of, the Empire goes back to obviously where Cassian's mum's living, and where they proper put a foothold in there then and start torturing people and things like that. That sort of really hammered it home that, like you say, yes, they are a fascist organization that will just do anything. There is no holds that are barred with them. It's like, no, we want
yeah, Craggle.
Okay,
it's not so much the makeup of the Empire, it's the things that they say and that they do. But if you'll notice, and this is a theme that goes throughout the Star Wars extended universe, at least the one that I remember, is that the Empire is mostly made up of, or the people in the controlling the Empire, they're mostly humans. They're 99% humans, and it is kind of a theme in the background, but the Empire is racist in that they are mostly made up of humans. Now, that can be said the same thing with the rebellion, but it's not 100%, because, it's harder to put a lot of people in costumes. Anyway.
Yeah, there is that. But
So Craggle says, you made it 4 episodes in and was so bored. Gotcha. Understood.
It does pick up towards the end, though.
Does pick up, and that episode 6, they were building towards that, and yeah, I felt very nervous the entirety of episode 6 when they were
So
the hype.
There's the episodes following that.
It goes into another lull, but again, I've only seen the first 8.
I don't agree that it did go into a lull, because the episodes following that, where he goes off of, I don't want to spoil it for Craig because he might actually end up watching it, and don't want to give too much away, where he ends up with a load of people wearing a particular outfit and all that sort of stuff.
Okay, yeah, and Andy Serkis shows up.
Yes, those bits were really interesting because, I thought they were interesting anyway, because it was like he's being shown, he's gone through an experience of just being picked up randomly off the street and prosecuted for fucking anything.
Yeah. Yep.
He was literally just like, "You're walking in the wrong fucking place. We'll have you."
Yep.
You looked the wrong way at a stormtrooper. Done.
Yep. Said the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Yeah. And
you're
taken away, and it's like he's like, "Well, this is so unjust. Why are we putting up with it?" And again, he's sparking that rebellion, if you will, making people get on his side. But he's also seeing the side of, no, there are rules in this place, as well as, and this is going to be a lot harder than he thinks to do anything. And you've got a bit more to go yet, with you saying you've got 4 episodes left. So when you get to the last episode.
So I guess I'll see how it goes. I'm impressed with it already because it has, you're right, Craggle. It is very slow. It's a slow burn, but when there is action, it's like totally earned. And I prefer that over slow that then is punctuated with more slow. Or like a Transformers movie where they don't let the plot get in the way of the story, or vice versa, where it's just like, hey, look over here, more shiny objects.
Or lens flare every now and then.
Yeah. It felt, I'll kind of agree with Craggle's more recent comment. It felt like a generic sci-fi TV show. Sure. But it is, I give a lot of credit to something that is different.
Yes,
so this feels so different than the J.J. Abrams Star Wars movies. It feels different than Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan suffered a lot from, like, I don't know. It felt very cheap. This feels like it's, what I want to say is, this feels like the most adult Star Wars I've ever watched. Like, adult as in like adult drama. So I guess like it helps me take Star Wars a little more seriously. I guess that's all.
But I think just going on to Craggle's most recent comment of the 4 episodes, so 6 episodes before it kicks in.
Hey man.
Yes, but at the same time, they are planning and strategizing. That doesn't happen overnight. Whilst in a lot of TV series or shows or films, it might just happen overnight. They're using their time in the episodes to show that it doesn't, and that this is completely new to a lot of them, and they are, one for a better word, the founding fathers of the rebellion.
Right. And they're also very scared about everything that's going on.
exactly. They use that the time in the episodes to do and build that, and to show that there is no real leadership. There is no real. They are operating in small, non-communicating cells.
Yeah.
To to fight back against the fascists.
Okay. Well, it looks like we can't convince Craggle that it's decent. So you're right. I saw the AK-47s too, man. But the original Star Wars used a bunch of other weapons that I could recognize. Okay. I guess we're not going to convince Craggle, but we should just make fun of more things that he likes and see if that gets him. Just kidding.
But no, I would say definitely.
I recommend it 100%.
Yeah,
so.
Give it a chance to 6 episodes, please. We know 4 is a decent effort, but please give it a chance to 6, because like Joe says, it picks up, has this resolution a little bit, and then it goes off on another side tangent, and then there is a resolution at the end of that.
Yeah.
So yes, you do have something to look forward to, Joe. But
okay, all right.
Look, here we go. I will try and give it another go. Thank you, good sir.
Oh.
You appreciate that. You will not regret it. If you do regret it, you can spend
he's always
10 minutes.
He's always pissing and moaning about something. He'll regret it. I just know it.
He'll regret it and take it out on us. He can have 10 minutes of just.
You can just take it out on us.
Just to take it out on us if you don't enjoy it. How's that?
Okay. All right. So, that being said, so I've been trying some weird and new things on Instagram.
In the bedroom? Oh. Okay. I was going to say
no. Been trying a few of those too. Holy cow, are my calves sore. Anyway, I've been trying some new things. I don't know.
I'm not going to say she's going to go for it, but yeah, all right.
Okay, I don't want to know. I'll keep my hat on. Oh, jeez.
He's shortened it down to 10 minutes. I'll allow. You can't do much in 10 minutes. I know.
Okay. All right. No, I just wanted to ask. Have you been seeing the things I've been doing on Instagram? And
yes, I have seen some of the bits you've been doing. I do. I saw one the other day that you did. Really loved it.
Okay.
I can't remember which one it was though, and I was just like, let me have a look at your thingy majiggy.
Okay. Right.
Oh yeah, you're building in front of the tree. I like that.
Okay. I just like. I've been trying to get.
What sparked you that idea?
What?
What sparked that idea? Did you just think that's a cool idea?
Yeah. I mean, so I've got this new camera that I've been playing around with, and it's been really fun. And I was just like, okay, I just want to build something. How fast can I set up this camera? So there are 2 of me building something in front of the tree. The second one, I think, looks better than the first one. And literally in both of those instances, took me 3 or 4 minutes to set that up. I just had to grab the right stuff, put it on its stand, put it there, set it, go. And so I was just kind of experimenting with like, all right, does this look good? Like, just go with it. And so, I mean, that's what I've been doing. So, I mean, I've seen just a lot of other people like, people like doing build videos on Instagram. So I was like, hey, me too.
I can do it too.
I can do it too. But still, I try to limit my time on Instagram nowadays. I get bombarded with reels by a certain.
Don't know what you mean. I send you important content that makes you question your position in the world.
Yeah, you're right, Craggle. I'm sitting there. Why is my phone just buzzing all the time? No, I still think it's funny that my biggest video on Instagram is me just 20 seconds of work on it. I just took a video inside the Lego store in London and put an old Third Eye Blind song behind it, and it's my number one reel on Instagram. It's like no
20.6
creativity.
views. Yeah,
what was that?
20.6 thousand views.
Yeah, and what was it? 1,300 something likes.
Yeah. I mean, your second one is Mockfest in Idaho.
No, my second most likes is
second most likes. I'm going on second most views, mate.
Yeah, is the one where I'm showing the Star Destroyer. Oh, Cut the Craggle just liked a couple of my reels. Follow me on Instagram under Skylab Bricks. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. There.
I do have to say, you have been doing very well on Instagram, and the content you've put out as well. Because for a guy, when I first met you, who didn't know what Instagram was or really do social media that much, you've come a long way.
Oh, thank you, sir. I just got really tired of Facebook, and it makes me nervous to go onto Facebook. I hate it. Anyway,
I mean, they are both technically like the same bloody thing now because they are obviously all owned by Meta, but whatever.
Yeah, I know. And I guess I shouldn't be so prejudiced against Facebook, but I don't know why it makes me nervous.
No, you can be. Don't worry.
Sam takes full credit for all of Joe's success. No, Craggle. It's the other way around, homie. Other way around.
Well, you and Scott do have a lot to answer for, yes. Scott obviously took me to Seattle to do the 12-foot Saturn V, and then when I met you on the stream, you you kind of encouraged me to build the TARDIS. You've both bad influences on me.
Well, one of these days, Mr. Sam, you're going to wake up and realize that all of your Lego friends were just voices inside your head telling you to do things.
You're telling me you and Craggle aren't real?
How would you know? How would you know?
What? Well, hang on. This is some Inception level changing stuff.
Yes, I'm here. I'm ready for the breakdown.
Mate, it's going to take a lot more than just spouting rhetoric to try and make me break down.
Oh, The Matrix is such a cool movie. It has such an interesting philosophy.
Craggle's right. He did tell me to build a Stargate. I did have that was sat in the back of my head, but you just egged me on, and you kept egging me on, and you kept egging me on, and you kept egging me on until I just went, oh, for fuck's sake, I'll do it.
Wait. Craggle was obnoxious?
I wouldn't have said that. He just kept pushing me and pushing me. It's like he nearly pushed me off the ledge.
So Craggle makes a good point. He says Joe is really obsessed with voices in his head. Have we checked his medical history? Look, man, you probably should. If you're going to hang out with me more often, you should probably check my history. No, voices in my head are the way I describe ADD hyper focus that keeps me working on a project long after my the rest of my logic and body systems are like, you should be done with this. This should be done.
Yeah, because what was it? Which one was it that you sent me and you said, oh, I'm just going to change this. Here's another version. I'm just going to change this. I can't remember which one it was.
Was it the Nerva?
No, it might have been. It might have been Delta, actually. Delta 2.
Delta 2?
Yeah. Because I ended up getting about 4 different sets of instructions from you for that.
Huh. Well,
when you asked me to test build it.
Yeah. No doubt.
I mean, it's quite happily sat proud at the at home at the moment. It was a good build.
So, I haven't attached them yet, but I did do the new stands for the Delta 4.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I'd say they look better. I don't know. I just have so many of these projects that are bouncing around in my head. And
you still need to do a stand for me.
That's right, I do. Yep.
For my War Rocket Ajax.
Yeah.
Because
have you finished designing? Have you finished designing it yet?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It's in it. What you would change would not affect anything I'm doing on the outside.
Okay.
Really.
All right.
Because you'd only change the bottom of it, or potentially the inner core, which won't affect me.
Yeah. So why don't you send that to me now that it's done, and I'll play with it. Because what I want to do, if I had the time,
you're going to look at. I tell you what, you'll look at this stand that's in here, and you're just going to go, "Dude, what the fuck was this?"
I wouldn't say this bugs me, but what bugs me about some other people who make it doesn't bug me. I go through a lot of effort to make stands and everything for everything that I design. And some of these other Rocket Lego designers don't do that at all. And so it just kind of sits there and wobbles and falls over eventually.
Right?
Yeah.
I was like, for Black Arrow, I was like, I don't need to design a stand. It's a big solid base. It ain't going anywhere. But I thought, no, I want to design something that's going to sit on that you can pretend it's taking off and all that. And I was like, why wouldn't I? I was like, but there's like you say, there's some people's sets because I bought is it Saxus's SLS the other day off Rebrickable.
Okay.
Because I want to give that a go because it looks really nice.
And I want to do that too, but
I'm like, but where's the launch tower? Where's the umbilical?
So
it's just
so
I've been
asked I've been asked multiple times, like, "Hey, are you going to do an SLS launch tower? Or are you going to do the Starship launch tower?" And
You're
there,
just a tower guy.
yeah, then I would just be a tower guy. And I'd want to, except that there are already really good designs out there. With my launch umbilical tower, I kind of hit right at the right time. It was just luck. I mean, it's still my most popular creation, and it just kind of like, what am I trying to say? I'm a one hit wonder.
It does make sense why it's your. It does make sense why it's your most popular thing, to be honest.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Um,
Oh well.
because it goes with a Lego set that so many people have.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's well done.
Yeah.
It's well done. It's well done.
So I released version 5.0 a year ago, and I worked so hard on releasing that version because I said, I don't want to revisit this again. Guess what? Version 5 has not been changed at all. This is the first year in like 5 years that I have not released a new version of it.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, when's version 6 coming? But no, if you're on version 5 and in one for a better word,
holding.
it's stable.
Yeah.
Leave it there.
Yeah. Well, we are nigh unto 2 hours right now.
Yeah.
And
I'm just going to catch up with a couple of these comments here, mate. So, yeah, that's it, Craggle. That's exactly right. It depends. If you show up, I'll say you encouraged me and give you that loving support you so desire. When you're not here, you egged me on.
If you please don't die and show up next time, we can make fun of you in person.
Yeah. He's still waiting for you to order some of his minifigs, and he goes, I don't want to sell. I just want to I'm worried. What are you going to send him? or order to his house, more importantly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that could be dangerous.
Seriously. Well, I almost got his home address out of him this week, but
I have his home address.
And
he has mine.
Yeah.
Things frequently get sent across the country to each other.
For sure. Yes, so I am going to need to go here in very shortly. Things that need to be done before the Christmas time.
Yes. So I've sent you that file on Messenger.
Got it.
So enjoy. Please don't criticize me too harshly. No, please.
I'm going to be sitting on my computer. You did what now?
See, part of me was thinking when I first did it, I was like, oh, this is quite clever how I've managed to make my part of the build sit in the right place that I can do something with.
Right. And I'm just gonna look at it and go, oh, I bet he thinks he's clever doing that.
Yes, possibly. There is part of me who was sat there going, "It's really clever. I'm happy with that." But then when I looked at it, when I built the actual thing and I put it on, I went, "Yeah, no, that's shite." I was like, that's no way gonna hold this and keep it sturdy. I was like, the thing wants to just bloody fall apart. This is terrible. Who designed this?
Well, I'm trying to design that really big upgraded. It started as a new Nerva, but it's going to be a fusion powered spacecraft. Trying to make all those radiator fins.
Yeah,
that's going to be hard.
That's
anyway. Yeah, baby. Yeah, girl. You know. I know Joe wants a toy lightsaber from that TARDIS review. What? I don't get it.
You watched it. You watched it when we were sat in my living room.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
You can't say you don't know.
I know.
Right.
I know. The toy lightsaber, the sonic screwdriver, or whatever you want to call it.
Right, Janelle. Let's wrap this up, and to get you on your way, my friend, I will give you the floor, and you can
Let's
talk
sink
about what-
this ship quicker, please.
Let's sell yourself for a few moments.
Okay. Come and follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to post some interesting things. I'm trying to post some funny things. We'll see how well that goes. Follow me on Instagram at Skylab Bricks. Come see Skylab Bricks on my on Facebook, and I will continue to ignore you. And come check out my Etsy shop under Skylab Bricks. I also have a Flickr site that I haven't updated in a little while, but I might start posting some other things there. I do have some fun things coming up pretty soon, some kits, and we're coming up on the 50th anniversary of the launch of Skylab, so I might have some very interesting things that has to do with that. And Lego, obviously. Anyway, that's all.
Oh,
Awkward
50th
silence.
50th anniversary of Skylab.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know last year was the 50th anniversary of Black Arrow?
Yeah, who
And its
cares?
Hey, piss off. And its successful launch of Prospero after it was cancelled.
Yeah.
It still gets me
Oh.
how we had our own capability and we went, no.
You were almost there, buddy. You were almost
Yeah,
there.
Almost.
The 70s was a hard time for a lot of people.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
As for me, yeah, I'm in Australia on my holiday, so don't expect much.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, mate.
I'm going to be doing some bits on Lego today. I've got a few things I need to sort and get out ready. The work for Cut the Craggle for his Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters Afterlife. That's still ongoing. Hopefully we'll have that out to you guys soon for instructions so you can buy those. But also, I realized the other day that I've been meaning to release my instructions for Beagle 2, but I haven't done it yet. I fixed everything that was wrong with it, i.e. my petal positioning, and apparently I took a picture of it and I sent it to someone, but I didn't actually finish the instructions. So I will finish those today, print them out today, and then send them over to my good buddy Joe, who likes all things space, for him to criticize and abuse me on.
So this is there was an attempt to add something to there was an attempt series of yeah.
Yeah, there was an attempt to land a British-made thing on Mars, and well, we landed it.
It was a good attempt.
Just it didn't do what it was meant to do.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll probably get those done today and then ship them out, and that's another one in the portfolio. I'm also looking at moving my stuff over to Shopify.
Oh, maybe we should all have a party.
Just because I can't be asked with the shit on Etsy anymore.
Yeah.
Etsy. Yeah. So I'm having a look at that. I'm having a play. And we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'll get a chance to do another stream because I think the next time I'll be
and you can find me at the South Pole dying.
And on that grim and Also,
Oh,
reality checked penguin.
it's too hot.
Next weekend I might not be able to do a stream because obviously it's Christmas, and
Okay.
I'm going to have a lot of Lady Sam's family around.
Mhm.
My provisional family, depending if they play their cards right.
Yeah, right.
We're going away for Christmas somewhere, and so it might not be until the weekend after the New Year.
Okay. Well, I'm
So
looking forward to it.
Yeah, in that, because I'll be back in the UK then as well, so be back on some real times.
Okay.
So in that case, then, Merry Christmas to everyone, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. Hope
Yep,
everybody
Merry
has a lovely
Christmas.
New Year.
Mhm. Get better, Craggle.
Get better,
And,
Craggle. Yeah, we missed you, but
Yep.
we survived 2 hours without you as well.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say
Could this be a new
survive,
thing?
but and Spacetime Brick Studio, keep on telling yourself it was a really good movie. We'll believe you.
Yes, thank you for joining us, Space Time,
Yep.
and Mrs. Craggle, and Jacob Neely as well.
Thank you, Jacob Neely.
And Cut the Craggle. Appreciate the effort of hassling us on the in the live chat, even if you didn't turn up in person. You did a good job, buddy. So
Okay.
thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.
Yes.
Bye.
We'll see you later.